When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, having an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuroassessment and how in-depth the neuroassessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ants in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
It may be winter, but it's never too early to start thinking about spring. Start your new year sharp and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Fair prices, superior quality, and exceptional customer service. Schedule your spring special appointment today. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off today.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics. It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana. Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition and the final edition for this season of the Fort Wayne High School Hockey Association right here on SummitCitySports.com. It is championship night here at the Parkview Sport One Ice House on Rink 1, and we welcome you, and I am Rex Smith. We have a special broadcast tonight, which means we are joined by a special guest. We have a member of the Summit City Panthers with us tonight, Joe Hacker. Joe, thanks for being with us.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
Well, it's going to be a great game. It is number 1 Carroll taking on number 2 Homestead. First, let's just take a look at how we got here. In the first round, Leo took on the Fort Wayne Bruins. You would think coming in that Leo was going to just run away with that game, but the Bruins with the surprising 2-1 win in that game. Second game that night was your team, the Summit City Panthers, taking on Dwenger, and you guys went and moved on to take on Homestead. And in the semis, of course, Carroll and Homestead moved on, and they will play tonight. So let's talk, first of all, about the fact that your team, the Panthers, did one thing that was completely rare during league play. You were one of 2 teams to beat the Carroll Chargers. 2 losses all season long, 1 to you guys, 1 to Leo. What does it take to beat them?
Oh, you know, it starts with you got to keep them off the rush. They're a fast team, they're quick, so you got to make sure you limit their chances in open ice. If you take away their time and space, that's when they're not as good. They're small, so you can kind of body them off there. And you just got to make sure you're committed in the D zone. You got to try and block shots. They're going to get some stuff through, but you just tighten up the D zone. Offense is their strength.
Now, on the flip side of that, what does Carroll need to do tonight to walk away victorious? Is it just try not to do too much and stay true to themselves?
Yeah, I think it's that. They got to make sure they stay out of the penalty box too, but pretty much the exact opposite of what I was saying Homestead can't let them do. It's just make sure you're getting your opportunities, and really staying out of the penalty box is the biggest thing for this team.
And let's talk about Homestead. You guys fell to them in the semifinals. What do they have to bring tonight the most to win this game?
I think their depth is probably one of their biggest advantages. They can pretty confidently roll out 3 lines. They have a couple of great centers, and their third-line center, Dylan Martz, has a great shot, and that's a huge asset for them. A lot of teams don't have a third-line guy like that. So if they can use that kind of thing to their advantage, as well as their size against these smaller Carroll players, they're going to have a lot of success tonight.
Definitely. Well, Joe, we're going to enjoy having you on the broadcast tonight. We have some pregame festivities starting with the awards for the all-city teams. We're going to send you downstairs. That way you can talk to some coaches pregame, get a little bit of the insight on the action, and give us a better listen in on the awards. So we're going to let you take off. We're going to step aside for a moment, and then we'll be right back on SummitCitySports.com.
Are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics. It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana. Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Welcome back on SummitCitySports.com. And we've got a lot of pregame festivities. We are starting with the top scorers in the league play this season. Both teams are out on the ice tonight. Carroll will be in their blue jerseys with white shoulders. And on the opposite side of things, Homestead will be in their blue jerseys with white and blue numbers with gold trim. Let's go ahead and let you listen in on the awards for some of the top scorers this season.
And with 15 goals, 9 assists, Dylan Martz, the sophomore from Homestead, Spartans. In third place, with 15 goals, 12 assists, Keaton Coulter, senior with the Homestead Spartans. In third place, with 14 goals, 14 assists, Alex Douglas, a senior with the Carroll Chargers. In second place with 17 goals, 14 assists, Carter Bonecutter, a senior with the Leo Lions. And finally, our scoring champion with 24 goals, 14 assists, Cameron Perry, sophomore with the Carroll Chargers. And now our goaltenders in second place with 2.19 goal against average, 292 saves, .904 save percentage, Connor McKinnon, a junior with the Summit City Panthers. And our goaltending champion with 1.35 goals against average, 256 saves, .945 save percentage, Isaac Hyde, a junior with the Carroll Chargers. Let's have a round of applause for this season's top scorers and goaltenders. Each year, our head coaches nominate players for first and second All-City teams. Coaches cannot nominate nor vote for a player on their own team. For our All-City first team, our forwards, Carter Bonecutter from the Leo Lions, Cody Haley from the Homestead Spartans, and Cameron Perry from the Carroll Chargers. Our defenseman, Alex Duffus from the Carroll Chargers, and Jason Marquardt from the Bishop Lager Saints. I'm sorry, Jason Marquardt from the Summit City Panthers. And finally, our first city all-team goaltender, Connor McKinnon from the Summit City Panthers. Ladies and gentlemen, our all-city first team. And now our All-City second team, our forwards, Dylan Marks from the Homestead Spartans. Brant Palmer from the Carroll Chargers. And Luke Robertson from the Bishop Lager Saints. Our defenseman, Carter Minch from the Fort Wayne Bruins. And Corey Scholler from the Homestead Spartans. Finally, our second team goaltender, Tyler Gibby Page from the Leo Lions. Ladies and gentlemen, this season's all-city teams.
You were just listening in on the awards for the All-City first and second teams, as well as the top scorers and goaltenders in the Fort Wayne High School Hockey Association as they continue the pregame presentations tonight. Next up will be a check presentation from their cancer night that was held a few weeks ago.
year, the grand total that we are giving to financial services of Northeast Indiana is $2,717.07.
Last year, 2018, we were able to serve over 3,900 clients in the Northeast Indiana area, and this is going to help out tremendously, so thank you.
And there was your Cancer Night check presentation, $2,772.07 raised in the fight against cancer. And now, we will bring you the national anthem before the championship game right here at the Parkview Sport One Ice House. Well, let's play some hockey. It is championship night. The winner tonight will be crowned the Fort Wayne Memorial Cup champions. 5 minutes are on the clock. Both teams are going to get a chance to warm up. We have Joe Hacker with us on the broadcast tonight. When we get a chance, we're going to head down to him. He's over on the sidelines, and he will talk to the head coaches tonight. Before tonight's matchup, we'll have him downstairs after the game as well to talk to some of the players during the trophy presentation. So we'll bring you all of that when we get a chance. Right now, let's talk again a little bit more about this matchup. You just saw them mention some of the top scorers in this league. We'll mention some from tonight's game, starting with Cameron Perry, of course, for Carroll. Just a sophomore. He's played in 24 games. Has 24 goals and 14 assists. That is 38, and he is
I'm
definitely
down here
leading.
with DJ Fisher, head coach of the Homestead Spartans. DJ, you guys have experience playing in big games like this. A lot of you guys were around last year for that state championship game. How does that experience help you guys out tonight?
Oh, it helps us out big time. We kind of gave the room to the older guys earlier and let the younger guys know what it's like to be in a big game, big situation, and kind of helps calm the nerves a little bit instead of having to listen to us talk a whole bunch.
All right, you guys added Cody Hurley earlier in the year. What has he brought to your team with his big body that you guys didn't have before?
Oh, he makes tons of room for other guys. He loves to go to the body. He sparks the team when we need it. I can't say enough about him. He's been a great addition to our team.
Dylan Martin, your third line, is one of the best units in the league. How is that going to help you guys out tonight where Carroll might not be able to run out three solid lines like you guys can?
That's part of our game plan. We're hoping to be able to use three lines all night against them, and we do know that they have two very good lines, and we're hoping by the end of the third that our depth will help us come through.
All right, thanks, DJ.
All right, Joe, thank you. We'll give him a chance to get down the sideline. We'll get back to talking about the scoring leaders. We mentioned Cameron Perry, number 1 in the league. Number 3, also on Carroll, Alex Duffus, 14 goals, 14 assists, had a very healthy season. Carter Bonecutter from Leo
Down
is
here
between
now
them.
with the
Back
coach
to
of
Joe.
Carroll Chargers, Paris Duffus. Paris, last time you guys played these guys, you beat them 7-1. The time before that, 6-2. How do you make sure you guys stay motivated and don't take these guys lightly?
We never take anybody lightly. They have a good team. We know that. We got to do the same things that have got us here and made us successful.
Cam Perry kind of ran away with the scoring title, winning it by 7 points. How much does he bring to your team, and how important is he to your success?
He's unbelievably important. I mean, he's a great player. I don't even think he gets the credit that he deserves in this league. The way that he plays, the points he puts up, the way he back checks, the intensity that he plays with. He's a fantastic player.
What's the most important thing for you guys if you're going to win this game tonight?
I think we just have to stay disciplined and keep doing the things that we've been doing. Skate fast. Block it.
All right, thanks, Parents. Thanks for doing this.
All right, Joe, thank you once again for that. By the way, top 2 scores for Homestead. Keep an eye on these names tonight. Keaton Coulter, 4th in the league. Dylan Marks, 5th in the league, coming in both with 15 goals respectively. They have had some very good seasons. A lot of great fast skaters out on the ice tonight. And there are scores from both teams all over the top 20 in the league. And we're going to keep an eye on a lot of these names tonight. We'll include Jake Dess, Jack Huffman, Grant Palmer, Zachary Juarez, Brandon McNeil, Devin Perry, and Cody Hurley. Some of those names you just heard mentioned in those those interviews there by Joe. And a lot of great players in this game. In goal, let's talk about the main player who's going to be in goal tonight for Carroll. Isaac Hyde comes in with a 95% save percentage. Just a junior, has 10 wins and 256 saves. Top goaltender in the league, having a very good season. Both goaltenders in the top 6 for Homestead, by the way, Michael Hall and Lane Copeland. Could see either one of them tonight. Expect Michael Hall in the goal, though. 87% save percentage with 250 saves. Has a very solid season. Lane Copeland with an 86% save percentage with 166 saves. Let's remind you that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Summit City Sports. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. They are the region's largest integrated sports medicine team, providing athletes specialized services, from improving their performance to recovering from injuries. To learn more, head on over to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with more than 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. The world is waiting for you to make a difference in a way that only you can. Discover your strengths at Indiana Wesleyan University's residential campus in Marion, Indiana. Visit indwes.edu to learn more. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment, only at Big Eyed Fish. The University of St. Francis offers 100% job employment in select programs and 100% pass rates on many licensure exams. With more than 2,300 students, the main campus is located in the heart of Fort Wayne. Visit sf.edu. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and you can use the code SummitCity to get 15% off all power washing services today. Well, again, if you joined us late, I am Rex Smith. We have Joe Hacker on the broadcast tonight from the Summit City Panthers. And, Joe, we're happy to have you. You just talked to both coaches. What kind of vibe did you get from them?
I think they're both ready. It was pretty business-like on both benches, especially over there on Homestead right before I talked to DJ. He was down there getting his guys, talking to them, making sure they were ready to go. He told them to make sure they had a good warm-up, and that's where it starts. So I'm liking the energy coming off of Homestead. And it was still pretty tense on the Carroll end as well. Everyone looked ready to go. Should have a good one tonight.
By the way, we should mention you did score 8 goals in league play. Pretty solid season.
Yeah, I can't complain too much. Added a couple more in non-conference play. Got a hat trick for the first time this year. So good season for me.
Well, we're definitely going to enjoy having your input tonight during the game. Both teams are getting ready at their respective goals, talking it over. It is winner take all tonight. #1 Carroll taking on #2 Homestead. Who wants it? Who's going to come out on top? We'll have the broadcast for you right here on SummitCitySports.com as the teams are now going to make their way over to their benches. And let's talk a little bit more about this matchup. We kind of mentioned, what both teams need to do. What players are you looking out for tonight?
I think Cody Hurley. He's going to be huge. I mean, DJ was talking to me about it. I mean, he's a big guy, but he's also got a lot of skill, and that's a deadly combo here in this league and in high school hockey across Indiana. So he's going to be huge for Homestead. On Carroll, probably Grant Palmer. I mean, he's just got such dynamic skill and great speed. I mean, he can pull off some crazy plays, and he's also not afraid to throw some hits around, so he's going to be big for them tonight.
Cameron Perry, the leading scorer in the league, he can soar down that ice. How do you slow him down?
You just got to get a body on him. I mean, that's the simple thing. You just got to take his time and space away, try and rub him off in the neutral zone. You don't need to flatline him, just get any piece you can, and that'll slow him down a lot for him.
Definitely. Well, we're just moments away from starting the game. Can I get a prediction from you? Can we do that?
I don't know. Everything in my body wants to say Homestead, but Carroll's beat these guys pretty good. I think they beat them every time, so I think I'm going to have to go Carroll here by 2 or 3.
Of course, the beautiful thing about sports is anything can happen. It is a packed house here at the Parkview Sport One Ice House as we are at center ice, and the puck has dropped, and we are off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us as Carroll tries to take control, and the immediate shot there does not go in by number 19, Cameron Perry, trying to get that first goal early there. And now Homestead's trying to take control of it down here in their own zone. And now they're going to try and move it up the ice, crossing across center ice momentarily before he lost it was number 21, Carter Roach. Now McNeil gets it. Collides with Cameron Perry. It falls down. Big hit there at center ice. What'd you think of that, Joe?
I like the start from Carroll so far. They got right in, right off the face-off there. Got a couple of good looks, and Homestead's on their heels early here, and now we got a face-off back down here, so good look for Carroll to start.
Yep, going to be to the right of Hall, who is indeed in goal tonight for Homestead. Coulter and Palmer face off, and it is almost won by Carroll until it's taken away there by Leininger. Passed across the ice to Corson. Coulter takes possession of it behind the net. Homestead having it once again. Passes it up the ice to Juarez, and he crosses the blue line. Juarez still has it, weaving around traffic. Shot deflected. Another shot attempt there. That one was wide left of the goal. And we'll get a whistle. Stops the clock at 13:54.
All right, Homestead getting some action there. Good shot there down in the slot area. They're going to have to get a lot more of that if they're going to have success tonight.
Another face-off. This one to the right of Hyde, down in the Carroll zone. Puck is loose at the moment. Jeanette got to it, knocked it up the ice. It's going to sail all the way back down to the back wall. Another shot. That one is a glove save for Hyde. Shot was by Scholler.
That's going to be the bread and butter there at Homestead, going up to the D and then trying to get a shot. They have some great defense in with Scholler, Doherty, Roach, all guys that can shoot the puck.
And so far, they've controlled it for the most part. Another shot attempt there. That one is wide right of the goal. It was Roach with another shot attempt. Now we'll get a whistle here.
Here's the first look at that Homestead third line that I was talking about in the pregame. They're out against the Carroll first line, so we'll have to see what they're really made of here.
Meanwhile, we have a face-off at the blue line. Puck is loose, and Carroll will get control of it, see if they can get something going here and work it up the ice. Not what you wanted there. Fight for the puck down at the back end. Roach gets it up by the blue line, evades a defender, but couldn't control it. Players falling down all over the ice. Now Carroll's going to have a chance here. Racing up the ice is Des. Can't get control of it, goes behind the net. Now a little backhand pass, and that's taken away by Eisenbarger. Eisenbarger passes to Doherty on the right side, shoots it from the blue line. That was wide of the net. And Carroll gets it right back. It is Hallsworth. Nearly losing it, kind of out of control there. Cameron Perry trying to take it away. And Devin Perry chases it down. Just flicks it up the ice, knocked out of the air by Doherty. Homestead getting it once again. They'll try and work it up the ice. Roach plays it off the wall. Knocked back up the ice, went right past Des. Doherty gets it. Homestead will reset.
Carroll starting to get a little sloppy here. Homestead's been giving them a good run here the last 2.5 minutes.
They've kept the clock moving, coming up on 12 minutes to go in the first period. Puck is loose. Roach plays it off the wall there, sails all the way down to Grant Palmer. Now Corey Schaller has to track it down once again, passes it by Devin Perry up to Carter Roach. He crosses center ice. Over to McNeil. McNeil has it. Shot attempt off the legs and deflected by Hyde. Carroll working it behind the net, falling down there. I believe that was Palmer. Joe, what are you seeing here? Doherty hits it up. Schaller takes it over. Puck is loose once again. Coulter and Schaller are there lining or trying to get in there defensively. Huntington could not control it. And Huffman hits in the direction of the net. Schaller takes it away and he's headed back up the ice. Palmer there defensively though.
Great pace to the game so far.
Palmer falls down. Juarez will just try and clear it out of there, but Duffus gets to it. And now we'll finally get a whistle here.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a penalty there. Palmer got taken down. Oh, actually, he's going to be the one getting the penalty there. Right as I was about to say that, though, great pace to this game so far. Only a couple of faceoffs there in that last sequence. Physicality's picking up, and it's shaping up to be quite a game here tonight.
Surely is. So we get our first penalty of the night. Grant Palmer headed to the box for a 2-minute minor. We'll have a face-off at the blue line. And it is won by Homestead. They knock it back up the ice. Duffus chases it down. So a power play opportunity here for Homestead. See if they can capitalize. Meanwhile, Carroll would love to clear out of this 2 minutes and stay on the right end of things here. Juarez gets there. Dylan Marks chasing it down as well. And Carroll able to clear.
Homestead recently split up their first power play unit, get a little more love on both units. They used to have Scholler out here instead of Doherty, but they're bringing him back out here. Scholler will be on the second unit.
Speaking of Hurley, he is over there right now, mixing it up, trying to get control of that puck. Has Doherty up top near the blue line. Puck's going to sail down to the other end of the ice. Devin Perry there. Michael Hall steps out of the net momentarily to knock it away. Now Perry, pass was wide of Cameron Perry. Zach Juarez takes over, and he's headed the other direction for Homestead. Has Hurley to the right, takes a push though, loses the puck. Now here comes Carroll, 45 seconds left in this power play. Hurley gets it right back. Devin Perry there defensively. Mark Schaller out on the ice now. And here comes a shot by Carroll.
Lewis, a late season ad for Carroll. He's been great for them in a physical way.
He has Lewis, one of the one players on Carroll that doesn't actually have his name on the back of his jersey, wearing that number 23. Down to 20 seconds now in the power play. Shot attempt there is wide. Homestead will see if they can get another crack at it. Knocked in there. Carroll able to clear it out of there. That should end the power play. Corey Schaller backs things up. Cameron Perry tried to take it away there, collided with a Homestead player, didn't get a look at the jersey number. And we are definitely getting a little bit of some sloppy hockey here as both teams are trying to feel this one out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you're seeing a lot of pucks just kind of being thrown into areas. They're even trying to flip it out of the zone. I mean, you've seen Homestead utilize that a couple of times and had some success, but flipped pucks usually means a lot more physicality, especially with these two teams. So I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. If they can make a little more clean entries and exits out of the zone, that would obviously be a lot better. But you know what? Can't complain too much.
Yeah, you know, I was just going to say, top two teams in the league, you expect this physicality, especially when so much is on the line tonight.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Meanwhile, Schaller is going to take that puck and play it off the wall. That will sail out of play. We'll have another whistle. Stops the clock at 8:24. Meanwhile, we do have a Homestead penalty. This one is on Mark Schaller, 2 minutes for interference. So now a power play opportunity for the Chargers, as well as a face-off to the left of Hall, back down in the Homestead zone.
With how good Carroll's offense here, they should be able to get one, and they'll need it.
Definitely would be good for them to get an early lead in this game, try and solidify that there. Doherty fighting for it, can't take it away. Pass inside, Huffman can't knock it in. Good save by Hall, and Schaller's able to clear it out of there. Minute 30 in the power play, under 8 minutes to go in the first period.
Great tip by Huffman there. Traffic to the net's going to be great, especially against Hall, who is probably the lesser of the two goalies inside this game here tonight.
Schaller able to knock it away there again. It looked like Perry was going to get a chance. And now here comes Grant Palmer. Knocked away once again. Great plays defensively by Homestead here.
Yeah, they're doing a great job making sure Carroll's not getting in their zone. If they do, they have to dump it.
Another save by Hall. Schaller is there. He's met by a pair of Carroll defenders, though, including Palmer. Schaller, though, very big, has a size advantage there on both players, and he was able to keep that puck loose. Still down here, though, in the Homestead zone. 45 seconds in this power play. Schaller once again plays it off the wall. Grant Palmer has it. Couldn't get it past Doherty, though. Now Huffman and Hart will fight for it. Huffman gets it momentarily as three players collide. Down goes Leininger. Had to kind of reset himself there. Huffman gets it on the right side. Huffman once again moves it into the middle. Pass up. Nothing going. Homestead going to take it away. And knocked up the ice by Garrett Eisenbarger.
Much better there from Carroll on that, getting that puck set up, moving it around a little bit.
5 seconds left in the power play. That's set to expire as Corson comes up the ice. Pass was not able to be controlled by Dess, and it'll be knocked down to the other end of the ice. That will be an icing call, so we'll come right back down here to the Homestead zone. As we resume play, Braden Lewis has it once again for Carroll. Taken away, though, by Brandon McNeil. Has a line to the goal. Shot is deflected, though. Well played by Hyde. And it squirts back over to Homestead. McNeil tried to get control of it there. Duffus tracks it down for Carroll. Passes it up. It sails past Cameron Perry. And that should give us an icing call and take us back down to the other end of the ice.
Not sure exactly what the teams were doing there. I mean, both teams pretty much just iced it. I mean, Homestead just about iced it. I don't even know why that wasn't. It looked like it should have been. And then Homestead just throws it right back down. I mean, that wasn't even close, so I don't know what they're thinking right now.
Both teams have had power play opportunities now, neither one able to capitalize. How big of a role do you think that will play tonight, taking advantage when you got another player on the ice?
Well, so far with how tight this game is being played, the special teams is probably going to be the difference here. And if Carroll can get their power play going a little more, spend some more in-zone time, I think they're going to be set up pretty well here.
Schaller plays it off the back wall. We're down to 5.5 to go in the first period. Both teams still looking for that first attempt. Schaller has it. Shot inside is deflected once again by a defender that time before it could get to Hyde. Knock it in there, and there will be a glove save. Shot was by Reed Johnson. But Hyde so far, steady as she goes in the net there.
Yeah, no, for sure. Hyde's definitely gotten a lot better as the season's gone along, in my opinion. Had a little bit of a battle in the net with Jared Reinhold. They've alternated starts for what felt like most of the season, but down the stretch here, he's really taken over.
And as I mentioned, a gaudy 95% save percentage for Hyde. That leads the league. 256 saves. Connor McKinnon had more, but it's that save percentage for Hyde that really put him near the top there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, personally, obviously I'm a little biased, but I think Connor's probably the best goalie in the league. I think you get a fair amount of people to agree with that, but Isaac on a good team, and he does what he needs to do, and he does a good job for him.
See, now, if I thought if you were biased, you'd be talking about Connor McKinnon.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, both very solid goaltenders. I mean, there are some very good starting goaltenders in this league. So.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of talent. There's for sure, as I've been calling these games for weeks now. Love coming down here on Wednesday nights. And here comes another attempt by Homestead. Hopefully, Juarez falls down, can't control it. Cameron Perry takes it away. And now here come the Chargers trying to get something going here. Knocked away, though, by Daugherty, and he plays it off the back wall. Juarez, little through the legs pass, gets control of it once again. Has Des there, able to get by him, and just flicks it up the ice. Homestead will make some quick substitutions.
Great gap there by Gutierrez to make sure they had to dump the puck in and couldn't carry it.
4:15 to go in the first period. Right now the puck is controlled by Homestead. In there, was loose in front of the net, but couldn't get anything to go. Schauler gets it. Tries to play it inside, taken away by Carroll once again. Flipped it up the ice. Devin Perry was there. Couldn't get to it, though. Now here comes Schauler, crosses center ice. He'll just knock it down to the back wall. Give Cameron Huntington a chance to get out there on the ice, number 22 for Homestead.
Great stick by Hurley to make that turnover. All right, get a little rough and he'll take a penalty.
McNeil hits it in the direction of the net, but we get a whistle first. We'll see what we get here. May have a penalty. And we do. It is Braden Lewis headed to the box for Carroll. So another power play opportunity for Homestead here. We'll see if they can capitalize.
Yeah, they'll need to. And looks like Hurley's going to the box now, too. So they're going to give a match in minors here. 4-on-4 hockey. That's going to favor Carroll. More time and space for them to be creative and play their game.
Definitely the offsetting penalties there keeps things even out on the ice. 3:35 to go in the first period. Puck comes up to Huntington, nearly taken away by Huffman. Now Marks tried to get it in there, had a great opportunity for Dylan Bosch, but could not capitalize. Would have had a clean shot at it in front of the net. Now we get a whistle back by the net, I believe. We may have another penalty coming here. We do. It is on Carroll. We'll see who heads to the box. It looks like it will be Grant Palmer.
Not sure what exactly happened there, but 4-on-4 for Carroll, that's an opportunity for them, and it kind of gets wasted there with that penalty. So got to make sure they're staying out of the box, staying disciplined. That's 3 penalties already for them.
So now the opportunity here goes to Homestead. They'll have the advantage, but right now the puck is loose. Marks trying to chase it down. Juarez there as well, has Keaton Coulter. Coulter will see if he can work his way over to Brandon McNeil, work around these defenders. Daugherty picks it up, has McNeil with him as well. A little bit more sloppy hockey here, but here's a chance for Carroll. Duffus was chasing it down before he slid face first. And we'll get another whistle. The crowd getting loud here. Getting a little bit chippy, and Daugherty is headed to the box for Homestead.
Carroll is very successful on the penalty kill. They score a lot of shorthanded goals, and you saw why there on that sequence. Very aggressive, making sure they didn't let Homestead get into the zone. Turned it over at the blue line, drew a penalty.
And surely we know it. I mean, there's a reason why they were the #1 team in the league, only lost 2 games all season in the league play. I mean, they are just a very solid, well-rounded hockey team.
Yeah, they are. Got 2 fantastic forward lines and 4 very solid defenders. Hard to match up with their top half of their lineup.
Face off here at the blue line. Puck is dropped, squirts back out to Corey Schauler. Has Huntington to his right. Couldn't get a good clean shot at the puck there, though. Now he gets it back. Has to get past Devin and Cameron Perry. And it was taken away momentarily until Homestead got it there. Shot on the goal was wide right by Coulter. And now Devin Perry's going to try and make something happen. Check that, Cameron Perry. Perry gets past the defender, tries to knock it in there. Could not do so. Here comes Coulter once again. Has Marks to his right, gives it to him. Tries to score it in there. Shot goes off the pipe. And again, nothing really going here for either team. Puck goes flying out of play, and we'll get another stoppage of play. Stops the clock at 2:02 to go in this kind of slow-moving first period here.
Yeah, not a lot of goals, but I mean, you're definitely seeing these guys trying. It's not for lack of effort. I mean, you just saw Cam Perry there showing off why he's leading the league in scoring. I mean, Corey Schauler is one of the better defenders in the league, Yeah, just put it through his legs there, almost got an opportunity.
Right, absolutely. Both teams still have 2 players in the box. 47 seconds left for Grant Palmer, minute 16 for Doherty. As we resume play, puck is loose down in the Chargers zone. It is Duffus who gets it. Carroll will try and reset here and work it up the ice. McNeil there defensively. And Schouler gets it for Homestead. Plays it off the wall. It squirts back to Duffus. Now he'll try and cross center ice. Gets past a defender. Duffus once again could not get past Schouler there though. And now Des will have to track it down for Carroll. McNeil takes it away from Huffman momentarily. Now Des has it. Had Roach in front of him. Pass was a good pass there over to Corson, but McNeil took it away. And now we're going to get a penalty here, I believe on Brandon McNeil, who also just collided with one of the referees and fell down.
Plenty of penalties in this game so far. Let's hope that slows up a little bit. Let's let the boys play a little bit. We are playing for a championship here, but I mean, that's also on the players. They got to make sure they're not taking penalties here.
Definitely. They did not get Brandon McNeil. It was Carter Roach who was sent to the box for the Spartans. Now their 4th penalty, 3 of them so far on Carroll. And we're going to meet down here for the face-off to the left of Hall and the Homestead zone.
32 seconds of 5-on-3 here for Carroll. They're going to have to take advantage here. This
Perry and Coulter fight for it. It is Cameron Perry who gets it. Coulter able to clear it out of there for Homestead. Knocks it down to the other end of the ice. Coming up on a minute to go in the period. Here comes Carroll once again. Lewis fighting for it. Had a chance momentarily in front of the net. Homestead able to clear once again. Meanwhile, Lewis put a good hit there on Cody Hurley. 35 seconds to go in the period. We are going to have some penalties spill over into the second period. And once again, Homestead able to clear. Hurley just knocking it up the ice. What do you do in this type of situation?
If you're Homestead, you just do what they're doing, and they're stacking the blue line, and there you go. Carroll dumps it in. They're going to have a lot of success. That's their bread and butter, getting their defense the puck and making sure that they can get it out.
Under 10 seconds to play in the period. Puck is just going to sail down to the other end, and that should let time expire here on an sort of uneventful period when it comes to scoring, but we did have a lot of penalties.
Yeah, definitely a lot of penalties, and like I was saying, hopefully we can try and limit that a little bit.
So that's going to do it for the first period. We're going to head to break. It is still scoreless between number 1 and number 2, Carroll and Homestead, for the Fort Wayne Memorial Cup. We're going to step aside. We'll be back on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Welcome back. Rex Smith, Joe Hacker with you here on SummitCitySports.com. Getting ready to start the second period, still scoreless. We do have Carter Roach still in the box for another 45 seconds for Homestead. So still advantage Carroll starting the second period.
Yeah, and I mean, like I've been saying, these power plays, they're big. They need to start converting some chances here, or at least starting to get some high-quality chances. Start building a little more momentum, and they need to stop trading penalties with Homestead. It's not doing anyone any good here. But I like the lineup they have right now. They should be able to get one here.
I hate to use this phrase, but we'll see who can break the ice first and knock one in the net. That might be the difference tonight.
Yeah, in tight games like this, first goal is always an important one. You want to get it. It gets a little more energy in the bench. Everyone feels a little more confident.
We have switched sides now at the change of period, so now Carroll's zone is down in front of us, where you can see Hyde there in the net, and here they come working it down the ice. Perry passes it over to Lewis, and he brings it up the ice, crossing the blue line before he meets a pair of Homestead defenders, and it is just played off the wall by Hurley. Knocked down to the other end. Hyde will just stop it behind the net, let Duffus reset, and he'll give it to Perry over on his right. Pass was a little bit wide, though, and Hurley will once again just play it off the wall and knock it down to the other end. This time Devin Perry has it. He's able to cross the blue line here, has Hurley in front of him, tried to cross and could not do so. Cameron Perry was there, and Hurley got it. Both teams back to full strength now at 14-11 in the second period. Right there, players collide. Des played it off the wall. And it looked like Carroll was ready to bring Hyde out of the net, try and see if they can take advantage there, but we got a whistle first.
Yeah, another penalty there. Scholler, looks like that one's going to be for interference. Didn't happen to catch that one, but nonetheless, he'll go to the box and sit for two.
That is penalty number 2 on Mark Scholler. Of course, both Schollers an integral part of this Homestead team. So that's a 2-minute minor, 14:05 to go in the second period. 5 penalties thus far. Just a minute into the second period on Homestead, still 3 on Carroll. Sticks go flying, we get another whistle.
It's going to be a 5-on-3 here. It looks like that's going to be Marks going to the box, an unlikely candidate to be taking a penalty here.
That indeed, Marks headed to the box as well now. So a great opportunity here for Carroll. I think the crowd sort of had a little bit of a sarcastic cheer there from the Carroll section of the fans, as they're hoping that their team can capitalize here.
Yeah, Carroll student section is always loud. They're always bringing the energy for the boys on the ice, and Carroll's going to have a great chance here with almost 2 full minutes.
Duffus with a slap shot attempt went through the legs of Hurley, but knocked away there by Hall. Squirts back out to Lewis. He goes over on the left side. Palmer lost it there momentarily. A little backhand pass. Back up to Lewis, who lets it get by him. Carroll will just try and reset here.
5-on-3 for another minute 15. No need to rush here for Carroll.
Duffus gets it on the right side. Huffman is out there as well as Palmer and Lewis. Shot, and we'll have a save there by Hall. And that'll bring a face-off back down there in the Homestead zone.
Carroll had solid puck possession there, but I'm not liking the shots they had. Not a ton of very high-quality shots. Got a couple shots there from the middle with Duffus walking that last one in, but 5-on-3, they're going to have to try and wait for their shot here, get bodies in front of the net. Don't want to be taking shots really from the outside.
From someone who's never spent a moment in their life playing organized hockey on the ice, it looked like they were a little bit lackadaisical there, not very aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, I said they need to be patient. I mean, they have plenty of time here on the 5-on-3, but you also have to find the balance. You don't want to be too passive here. You do need one.
Definitely. 54 seconds for Schouler, a minute for Marks. Corey Schouler, meanwhile, played it all the way down, cleared it to the other end of the ice. Devin Perry tracked it down, and Carroll will once again try and bring it up the ice here and make something happen. Perry flying down the ice on the left side, going to take it all the way behind the net, trying to wrap around, leaves it off in front of the net, but nothing going there for Des. Duffus couldn't control either. Lewis shot, hit by a defender. 12:30 to go in the period. Perry tried to knock it in there, well played by a Homestead defender. That was Garrett Eisenbarger out there who made that play. And once again, Carroll with the shot attempt there. Leg save that time by Hall. Great work down there in the net. Mark Schouler about to come back out onto the ice. 10 seconds for Marks. Cameron Perry tried to knock it in there. Puck is loose in front of the net. Once again, Homestead able to knock it out of there, and they're able to clear the penalty here and get the penalty kill.
That was huge out of Homestead. That should give them a lot of momentum.
Definitely a big swing there for them, and now they take control of the puck, see if they can get something up the ice here. It's headed towards the Carroll zone. Players are chasing it down, and that will be an icing call, so we'll head back down to Homestead territory.
Yeah, much better out of the Carroll second unit on that one. They got a lot more open looks, a lot more shots from the middle. That's good stuff, but you needed one there and they didn't get it. Hopefully, back in the offensive zone, they can keep their flow going.
One thing that's for sure, Michael Hall and Isaac Hyde both came to play tonight because that was a heck of a defensive series, and Hyde's been great on the other side.
Oh, yeah. Terrific saves there from Hall through screens, tips, shots up high. Great stuff.
Carter Roach back out onto the ice for Homestead, trying to bring it across center ice there. McNeil there as well. It is Coulter and Roach working it until it got past Huffman there. Now here comes McNeil. That should be an offsides call.
Unfortunate for Homestead there. They looked like they had numbers, plenty of space for McNeil to make a move and do his thing, which is score goals.
11:21 to go in this second period before we get to the intermission. We'll see if we can get a score from either side in that time, or else it'll be a very eventful and fun third and final period. We'll see what happens. Huffman tried to take it away. Now Coulter has it. Leaves it up top. Pass was wide, though, if McNeil would have had a clean shot at it. Doherty there hits a defender, and now Roach plays it up the wall. Gutierrez on the ice. Tracks it down for Carroll. Has Palmer to his left. He plays it up to Leininger. Leininger trying to get past Roach. Corson there as well. Leininger once again, well played though by, I believe that was Carter Roach there. No, that was Doherty, number 63. 10:30 to go in the period. Coulter gets to it behind the net. Corson just knocks it up. Carroll going to try and reset defensively here. Homestead can't get out of their own zone right now. And Corson takes it for Carroll. Corson chased down by Juarez, knocked into the wall, keeps control of it though, passes it up, take it away, and a shot does not get in there, played off the pipe. That was so close there, but nothing going for Keaton Coulter. That would have been a game changer right there. Now we'll get a whistle.
Yeah, little interference penalty here right at the red line. Roach caught the body of Palmer as he was trying to squeeze between him and teammate. He'll get whistled for interference on that one.
Homestead's given Carroll a lot of opportunities tonight on the power play, and here comes another one. At some point, they got to be hoping that this doesn't go against them.
Yeah, no, they need to start converting on these. This is, I think, probably their 6th or 7th power play already. They already had an almost full 2-minute 5-on-3. They got to start scoring here.
Something they definitely need to look to clean up.
Oh, yeah. Looks are getting a lot better, though, so I'm feeling confident they might get one. But I said that the last couple of times, so.
Here comes Lewis, has Cameron Perry to his right, crossing center ice. Gets past a defender. Lewis, once again, still has it. Little backhand pass. And a shot is deflected by a defender. That was Jack Huffman. Check that, Duffus.
Lost opportunity there. Des must have blown a tire. He's mad. Body's up, shoulder, who knocked him out with a concussion. Probably, I think that was the 3rd time they played him, so still a little angry, it looks like.
Meanwhile, the puck went up on the protective netting over in front of the fans. That stops the clock, and we'll have a face-off at the blue line.
Nonetheless, even though Des did fall, great look there from Carroll getting the puck to the weak side of the ice for a one-timer. Had the whole net if he would have just been able to stay on his feet and rip that one home.
Puck squirts out to Lewis off of the face-off. Carroll will see if they can get the power play goal here. Lewis weaving and turning. Puck went flying through the air. It's loose, knocked out of there, and Homestead able to clear it, but we get a whistle.
Looks like Lewis knocked the net off down there when he drove it to the net, ran in there with Hall.
Just got to reset the net, nothing big there. The one thing about two great teams is although both of these teams have a lot of great scores, they're also very good defensively, and that's why we're still sitting here tied at 0.
Yeah, no, it's definitely showing. Homestead works hard, they buy into their systems, and that's a big part of why they don't have any goals against them right now.
Another face-off at the blue line. Grant Palmer in there for Carroll. Coulter couldn't take it away for Homestead. Now it's knocked up the ice. Hall will just bounce it off of his legs. Schouler there, and he clears it up the ice, and no icing call. Lewis chases it down, and he'll bring it up the ice for Carroll. Lewis, once again, speedy out there on the ice. Has some space, gets it over to Palmer. Shot attempt there, great glove save by Michael Hall. A little bit off balance, and he was able to reach back and grab it.
Yeah, if you're Carroll, with bodies in front there, you're trying to keep those shots a little lower there. I'd like to see Palmer maybe get that one about knee-high. Test Hall a little bit, right in between that little area where he's going to have to go down, but does he want to stay up and try and catch it in the glove there?
Meanwhile, Carter Roach still has 36 seconds in the box, so still a power play opportunity here for Carroll. Face-off is in the Homestead zone. We'll see if they can capitalize and get ahead of the Spartans here. Perry knocks it out of there on the face-off. Now the puck's going to squirt down to the other end. They'll have to chase it down. Lewis gets there. Hurley there defensively, though. Lewis hit it in the direction of Huffman. But it was Keaton Coulter who got to it, played it off the wall. Lewis had to chase it down once again. Hurley has it. Pass was to the wrong colored jersey, and Duffus now has it for Carroll, bringing it up the ice. Carroll working a little fast break here. Pass over to Palmer, taken right away, though, by Homestead. What a play. Lewis gets it there. Both teams back to full strength. 7:50 to go in this second period. Lewis weaving once again, loses control. Going to be met by two Homestead defenders at the wall. Carroll trying to knock it in there. Hall knocks it away. Good play defensively. Both teams still fighting for it. Palmer has it. Now Duffus will play it off the wall, and it'll squirt down to Brandon McNeil. Schouler takes a hit. He goes down. And we have our first goal of the night. Alex Duffus knocks it in, and Carroll is up 1-0 on Homestead. Goal comes at 7:22. Alex Duffus, his 15th goal in league play, and that was a big one.
Yeah, that was a beautiful shot right there. That all started, though, with that hit, opens up some space. And if Duffus can get going here, that's probably his first. He's had 2 or 3 shots this game, but if he can really start getting some looks, have the puck on his stick more, that's going to help Carroll out a lot. And he's so far been kind of playing second fiddle to Braden Lewis, who's been bringing most of the pucks up out of the Carroll zone. And
that was a great shot there from all the way back near the blue line, able to tight window, squeeze it right in there.
Yeah, it looked like Hall didn't even really see it till the last second, honestly. It looked like he reacted kind of late, and it was by him before some of the Homestead players even reacted. Great shot there, and it was a rocket.
So it is Carroll striking first. We talked about if that might be the difference tonight. We'll have to wait and see here if Homestead can respond now. 7:22 to go in the period. We're ready for another face-off at center ice. And it is Eisenbarger who plays it off the wall for Homestead. Corson knocks it down to the other end. Here comes Cameron Perry, has one man in front of him. Perry weaving around, couldn't get it to his teammate there, who is Des. Another attempt here, good play defensively. Homestead able to clear, now they have a chance. Corson, the lone man back. Johnson, pass was wide of Bosch, and Hyde able to knock it away. Eisenbarger has it now. Knocked in there. Another shot attempt does not go for Homestead. Eisenbarger once again plays it up top. Slap shot coming off the skate of a defender. And now we've got a lot of moving action here. Eisenbarger once again. Nearly taken away by Cameron Perry, and he does get it. Shot though by Doherty. Leg save by Hyde. Pace is definitely picking up here. Gutierrez knocks it away, and Corson has it for Carroll. Met by Bosch, and then they'll play it up the ice. Here comes Des. Has an opportunity here. Can't get a good control of it, though, with his footing. tries to just knock it in the direction of the net. It's wide left, coming up on 6 minutes to go in the period. That was an eventful little sequence there.
Yeah, 45 seconds there of solid zone time for Homestead. A lot of good chances. That was a great response to that goal. That's exactly what they needed.
Homestead coming up the ice once again here. Juarez has it, met by Duffus. Duffus just scoring that goal. Pass over, and Duffus nearly takes it away from Marks. Lewis in there as well. Keaton Coulter has it, looking for a teammate. Pass inside to Juarez, almost had an opportunity there, could not get it in there. Juarez knocks it in! Zach Juarez ties the game for Homestead!
Great job there, just getting to the net. That's what you need to do if you're going to score gritty goals like they're going to need to do in this game. And that was all a product of the response they had. The first shift after a goal is massive every time. It doesn't matter which team you're on. They came out, they played hard, and they got rewarded for it. A lot more of that's going to have to happen. I need to see the same out of Carroll right now.
It seems like once that first score happened, that just picked up the pace, and all of a sudden the urgency from Homestead really picked up there.
Oh yeah, these teams definitely have the guys to get into a track meet here, so hopefully the goalies can stand tall.
So we have a tightly contested game. We'll see if this one goes down to the wire. It is an exciting one, that's for sure. Here comes Huffman for Carroll. 5.5 to go in the second period. The assists there go to Coulter and Marks on that goal there. Here comes Homestead once again. Nothing going there though. Blakely knocks it away. Shot attempt, almost loose in front of the net, but Huffman able to get it out of there for Carroll. Pass was behind Palmer, could not control it. Coulter has it. He'll get it up to Juarez, who's met by a defender, and now it'll be knocked down to the direction of Hall, wide of the goal. He'll let Doherty chase it down.
Homestead got more bodies in net there on that last sequence, and they almost scored another goal for it. So Carroll needs to make sure they're getting sticks and bodies in front of the net now.
Meanwhile, a big hit there. Juarez knocked down. Got to think maybe Carroll's upset with him for tying up the game.
Yeah, for sure. That's the way these guys are going to play, though.
Players getting a little bit chippy out here now. Palmer mixing it up with Coulter. Referees did not have to get involved. Now we'll get a whistle at 4:13 here in the second period.
Carroll definitely getting a lot more involved physically on that shift. They might be small, but they're definitely not afraid to get into this physical game. They got guys like Gutierrez, Lewis, Duffus, obviously the two Perry kids that will all throw a body around, as will Grant Palmer.
Tough for Carroll there to finally break the net, get that first goal there, and then give one up just, minutes later.
Yeah, they definitely are going to want to get back at it, but Homestead's still giving them a good run right now. A lot of momentum for them right now.
The intensity has surely picked up in the second period. We are under 4 to go. Mark Schauler tried to knock it in there. Dess plays it off the wall. Corey Schauler out there as well. Knocks it against the back wall. And it is Lewis who will chase it down for the Chargers. He's met by Juarez. Juarez tried to leave it out in front of the net. Could not get to it. Devin Perry trying to clear it out for Carroll. Lewis and Hurley fighting for it. Puck's going to sail out of play. And that'll stop the clock at 3:32, and we'll have another face-off coming.
Some good sticks in the lanes there for Carroll. McNeil down in the far side corner had Hurley for just about a split second, but then Carroll got 6 in the lanes, took that pass away, just got another stick on the puck down here in the corner closest to us, and then we'll get a whistle here, but we need to get the puck out. Look for him to try and take this pass weak side.
Face-off is going to be to the right of Hyde in the Charger zone. Carroll wins it momentarily. Duffus has it, and he'll just flick it up the ice. Schauler is going to chase it down. Huntington is out there as well. Here comes Leininger. Tried to take it away. Would have been a great opportunity there. And then Palmer knocks it away, and Homestead will reset. Spartans playing it up the ice. Here comes McNeil. He's a fast skater trying to get past Lewis. Leaves it off for Hurley. Tries to get it in there. Could not do so. Hyde knocked it away. It comes out to Huntington. His shot is wide. May have been hit by a defender there.
Good look.
Mark Schauler in front of the net. Sorry there, Joe. Didn't mean to cut you off. Here comes Carroll now. Huffman bringing it up the ice. Shot attempt. No good. Deflected. Lewis with the shot, left of the goal. Carroll trying to knock it in there, nothing going. Shot, great attempt by Schouler, but it is Hyde who knocked it away. Leininger has it. Leininger taken away by McNeil. Here he comes. Runs into Duffus. Still evading defenders. McNeil leaves it off, and missing the puck is Schouler. Mark Schouler would have had a great opportunity there.
Homestead's really rolling right now. Really going hard there. Great look by McNeil a little bit earlier to find Hurley in the slot. They're looking a lot to the middle, and I like that a lot. That's where the best scoring chances come from.
Less than 2 minutes to go in the period, and we get a whistle. Should be an icing call that should take us back down to the other end. After what felt like such a slow-moving first period, the second period has really picked up the pace, especially with 2 scores.
Yeah, action definitely picking up in the back half, and as we get closer to crunch time here, towards the end of the second period, going into the third, I expect a lot more of that.
Definitely, as both teams increase that sense of urgency, they can tell what's on the line here tonight. It is winner take all. Shot attempt, no good. Another shot by Marks, high above the net. Doherty tries to knock it in there. That was close off the top pipe there. Could not get it, though. Now Eisenbarger has it. Inside for Marks. Pass was wide, or else Marks would have really knocked it in there. Devin Perry plays it up the ice to Cameron Perry. It was wide, though. Dylan Bosch out there for Homestead. We'll get a whistle before that shot attempt by Des. Stops the clock at 1:05.
Not sure what exactly happened there. That would have been a pretty late offsides call. Des was already like right at the hash mark, so. But it looks like offsides it will be. Face-offs is going to come out of the zone.
Either way, we haven't seen a penalty in a while. That's definitely a good thing for both squads.
Moving in a positive direction off front. Speed's picking up. Penalties are going down.
You hear the PA announcer there, less than a minute in the period. Here comes Homestead into the Charger zone once again. Gutierrez knocked down. Schouler hit it over in the direction of Coulter. It went off his skate. Now Gutierrez will track it down for the Chargers. Down to 40 seconds in the period. Gutierrez knocks it up the ice. Carter Roach out there, tried to play it. He clears it there, but it comes back to Corson. 30 seconds. Corson has it. Gets it past Hurley, up to Devin Perry. Perry, great move, but forgot the puck. Chased down by Roach, down to 20 seconds. Players collide at the net. Looked like Hall may have even gone down. His water bottle fell off of the net. Clock sits at 16 ticks. If you're either one of these teams right now, you just want to finish this last 16 seconds cleanly. No, unnecessary penalties or anything that are going to bleed over into the third and final period.
Yeah, you see Carroll set up here, Perry right behind his brother. He's definitely looking for a quick shot here, but that'll probably be their best look at the rest of the period here.
Cameron works it behind him, does get it to Devin, but then the puck goes awry. Lewis chasing it down, has Hurley there. Lewis nearly fallen down. Devin Perry gets to it. Juarez has it now for Homestead. Shot attempt, glove save as the buzzer sounds, and that'll do it for 2 periods here. So we are tied at 1, going to the third and final period of the Fort Wayne Memorial Cup. It is number 1 Carroll against number 2 Homestead. We're going to take a break. We'll go to intermission. When we come back, we'll show you the highlights from those first 2 goals of the night, and we'll talk about the remaining 15 minutes and what each team has to do to come out victorious tonight. Stay with us on SummitCitySports.com.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, have an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuro assessment and how in-depth the neuro assessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ant in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, you know, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
It may be winter, but it's never too early to start thinking about spring. Start your new year sharp and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Fair prices, superior quality, and exceptional customer service. Schedule your spring special appointment today. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off today.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business,
It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Welcome back. We are in the intermission here at the Parkview Sport One Ice House. It is number 1 Carroll and number 2 Homestead tied at 1 apiece right now. Before we head into the final 15 minutes of this game, perhaps we may see overtime. You never know. Imagine if the championship game went all the way to a shootout. That would absolutely be something. But first, we got another 15 minutes to play, and we'll get through that. Let's remind you that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. They are the region's largest integrated sports medicine team, providing athletes specialized services from improving their performance to recovering from injuries. To learn more, head on over to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's number 1 automotive group with more than 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. The world is waiting for you to make a difference in a way that only you can. Discover your strengths at Indiana Wesleyan University's residential campus in Marion, Indiana. Visit indwes.edu. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment only at Big Eyed Fish. The University of St. Francis offers 100% job employment and 100% pass rates on many licensure exams. With more than 2,300 students, the main campus is located in the heart of Fort Wayne. Visit sf.edu. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurtz Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off all power washing services today. Let's go ahead and take a look at those 2 goals from the first 2 periods. They actually both came in the second period. We were scoreless after 1. First goal came from Alex Duffus right there. He knocked it in from nearly straight away out near the blue line. Got Carroll on the board first as we bring back in Joe Hacker. Joe, what did you see on that play?
Yeah, I mean, we were looking right over Duffus' shoulder when he shot that one. I mean, just a great shot. I mean, that's really all there is to say there. I mean, traffic in front just rips that one right to the side on the right, and I just clean into the net. Didn't tip anything, and
well, it didn't take long for Homestead to respond. Here it is. Zach Juarez gets it out in front of the net, able to knock it in right there, and Homestead immediately came back and tied this thing at 1.
Yeah, Homestead had a lot of great shots, great opportunities there right after Carroll scored that goal, and that's just an example of one of them. Getting pucks and bodies to the net, just hammers one home, and you know what? That's going to give them a lot of success. Both teams need to keep doing that if they're going to score more tonight.
Well, you've been up here, you've been analyzing, you've been taking notes, you've seen 2 periods now. What do you see from both teams? What do they both need to do in this final period to get it done? Let's start with Carroll.
Carroll just needs to bring more energy. I think Homestead's outworking them right now, and when Homestead's outworking teams, they're very dangerous. They have a lot of good buy-in in their team. The teams really trust their systems and play to what their coach is telling them to do. If Carroll can get a little more energy, their guys are fast enough that they should be able to beat most of these Homestead defenders wide. That'll help them out a lot more, getting pucks in deep, and then just working them to the D, getting Duffus more shots, getting Lewis more shots, and the Perry kids need to have the pucks, especially Cam. He led the league in scoring for a reason. If he's got the puck, good things happen. For Homestead, it's just continuing to do what they're doing. I mean, it's just they're playing a physical game, they're playing hard, and they're getting pucks and bodies to the net, and for most of the second half of that second period, they had the puck in the Carroll zone. If they continue to do that, obviously they're going to have a lot of success.
For the amount of power plays we saw there in those first 2 periods, if my memory serves me correct, both scores by both teams were both at full strength, and so that didn't really play a role, though we thought it might.
Yeah, no, it definitely didn't. I mean, I have counted 7 power plays for Carroll. Some of those overlapped a little bit. But, I mean, with the team as high-powered offensively as Carroll is, you'd expect them to get some goals there. They didn't. I expect they'll probably talk a little bit about that here in the intermission. They got plenty of time to. That's probably one of the things Coach Duffus will hit on. And then, I mean, even Homestead has had 3 opportunities and not scored anything. So special teams hasn't been the difference maker right now, but you never know when we get down to it.
Absolutely, and those 7 penalties for Homestead, you got to think that DJ Fisher's in there talking a little bit more about discipline in this final period. We're going to have to wait and see what happens, but I think it's shaping up to be a great finish.
Oh, yeah, it should be thrilling. I mean, the pace has really picked up here. The penalties are going down, so the boys should be playing pretty hard, and you never know. Maybe we'll see some overtime here.
All right, absolutely. Any other thoughts you want to mention before we head to break?
You know what? I think that really about covers it here as we're about ready to get her going again.
All right, we're going to step aside. We'll take another break. Both teams have yet to come back out onto the ice before they get that quick little leg stretch before we start the third period. We hope you stay with us right here on SummitCitySports.com, bringing you a great end to this championship game here at the Parkview Sport 1 Ice House. We'll be back right after this.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen, and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, the University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Parkview Sports Medicine continues to lead the way in Northeast Indiana. Their specialized sports medicine team offers direct access to physical therapy and sports physicians in their new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic, located at the Sport 1 Parkview Fieldhouse, right across the street from where we are now. No referral needed, saving you time and money. Visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more. All right, Joe, you're warming up for the final period of the championship game. You're a player out on that ice. What's going through your mind right now?
Probably a little bit of nervousness. A lot of these guys, especially on the Carroll side, probably haven't played in a game like this before. I mean, the last time they won the city championship was 2 years ago, and they graduated a lot of players from this team. So probably some nerves on both sides. Homestead played state last year, came up a goal short, but you know what? They got some of that experience, and then you just want to try and simplify. You know, I mean, in a game like this, don't try and overcomplicate things. Don't try and make the fancy play. You never know if you can get a turnover there. Leads to something bad on the other side. So I think both teams will be ready to play, though, and it looks like it.
And to add on to that, you're a senior, so you know this type of feeling. There's a lot of seniors out on the ice tonight. You know, this is one of their final games if they don't go on and do anything else in the state. You know, what's going through your head when you realize that this might be it?
Yeah, walking into the rink on senior night a few weeks ago, similar to what these guys are doing, because, I mean, these guys probably expected to be here. You know, I mean, it's just like that humbling feeling of like, you know what, this is the last time we're going to play in front of the home crowd, especially for a team like Carroll that's going to go play their state games in Fishers. So definitely want to put on a good showing for their friends and family that are here for the last time.
Definitely. All right, folks, we'll strap in. Here we go. We're into the final period, and the puck is on the move. Lewis gets to it, shoots it. It is high and wide of the goal. And it is McNeil trying to work it up the ice before it's taken right back by Cameron Perry. Here he comes. Big collision there. Perry goes down in a heap of pain. He is down, and we get a whistle. We'll have a injury stoppage here. Cameron Perry is hurt. Top scorer for Carroll. They definitely don't want to lose him. He seems to be okay, though, up under his own power and got his stick. May have been just a little bit of a stinger there.
Yeah, these kids are tough. He should be back. He probably won't even miss a shift, honestly. But Duff is there wanting a penalty behind the play, had his arm up. You see him talking to the ref now. But it doesn't look like he's going to get one.
Referees get everything sorted out. They're talking to a couple players down there. We'll see if we'll get things started back up here. Face-off is going to be at the blue line near the Spartan zone. Players are set. Puck is dropped. Palmer gets it, knocks it across the ice, was trying to get it over to Leininger. Pass was high, though. Leininger has it, gets past Scholler, and then taken away by Mark Scholler. Here he comes flying down the ice. Lets the puck sail down to the wall, crashes into Lewis. Now here comes Carroll once again. Grant Palmer this time has Leininger to his right, lost it though. Corey Scholler has it. Scholler knocks it all the way down to the other end. That will be an icing call. And we'll come right back. Both teams kind of just feeling themselves out a little bit here to start things off.
Yeah, a little back and forth play. A lot of stuff going on in the neutral zone there. Carroll almost got one in there. That would have been a great chance. Leininger could have stayed on side. That looked like they would have had a little 2-on-1 there. Instead, can't convert, but Homestead ices it. They'll get another chance here.
Face-off will be to the left of Michael Hall as the teams have once again switched sides back where they were in position for the first period. Referee having a little bit of a discussion with, I believe that's Cameron Perry back out there on the ice. It is indeed. Ref steps out. Perry seems okay. He will face off with Coulter. Puck is dropped, and Coulter had it momentarily. Now Perry gets it before it's knocked away by Doherty. Loose once again. Roach gets it, defended by Perry. Perry is everywhere out there on that ice. Devin Perry collides with Coulter. Here comes Carroll once again. That time it was Devin Perry, knocked away by a defender. Now Dess has it, plays it off the wall. Now there on the other side is Cameron Perry. He's met by Coulter, and it's taken away momentarily by Juarez before Dess got to it. And now Coulter has it one more time. Knocked out of the air. And a shot by Dess results in a glove save by Hall.
Nice save there by Hall. Nice move by Dess to get a good shot. He's one of Carroll's more dynamic players. Can pretty much have good chemistry with just about anyone. So surprised he hasn't had more looks tonight. He usually gets a lot of them for Carroll.
So a couple of lineup changes. We'll keep it down here in the Spartan zone. Face-off will be to the left of the net. Palmer and Marks to face off. Huntington returns. Eisenbarger and Bosch out there as well for Homestead. Huntington gets it, has Corey Schauler now to his left. He's met, though, by Palmer, and it's taken away. Leininger had it, was trying to wrap around, but Eisenbarger got to it. Bosch loses it. It sails all the way down to the other end. Gutierrez out there for Carroll, tracks it down to 12:45 to go in the third period. Marks had it momentarily and lost it. Now Bosch will play it off the wall. No substitutions, though, for the Spartans. Fight for the puck results in Homestead taking it away. Marks tried to knock it in there, setting up Bosch. Could not complete it, though. Homestead kept possession momentarily. Now the puck's coming down the ice. Get an icing call. We'll go back down into Chargers territory.
Eisenbarger looked like he was in a little bit of discomfort down there after coming out of that battle. Was kind of holding his neck a little bit, but didn't seem to affect him too much. Got the puck, made the play up the wall, and he'll go to the bench and looks fine.
Now the face-off will be to the left of Hyde. McNeil in there fighting for it. He gets it, trying to go in the direction of the net. Nothing going, though. Roach back defensively as Devin Perry takes it for Carroll. Perry loses the puck. Cameron Perry fell down trying to get to it. And now Mark Schauler's chasing it down. And Hyde will just get on top of it and stop it there and set up another face-off.
Smart cover there by Hyde. Duffus was going to win that puck race back to the net. Could have just played it, let Duffus try and make a play up ice, but Scholler right on his back decided to make the smart play, just hold on to that one.
And Duffus already has a goal tonight for Carroll. I'm sure he's thinking he'd love to get another.
Oh yeah, he'd love to. He's definitely a scorer, one of the best offensive defensemen in the entire state probably.
Here's McNeil, tried to work around some defenders, lost it. Lewis got to it. Then Mark Scholler lost it. Gets it right back. Shot attempt right into the chest of Hyde, and then the puck goes loose. Played off the wall by Duffus for an icing call. And both teams will reset. We'll have another face-off down to the left of Hyde in the Charger zone.
Another little mini 2-on-1 down there. Scholler coming off the wall with the puck. Great play there by Lewis of Carroll to make sure he tied up his guy in the slot. Let the goaltender take the shot in that situation, and Hyde makes the save.
11:21 to go in regulation. Puck is loose behind the net. Fighting for it is Gutierrez. He got it. Carroll going to try and work it up the ice here, but it's taken away there by Juarez. Then right back by Carroll. Here comes Cameron Perry. Shot off the leg of Hall. Well played.
Nice little pass there from Perry to Perry. Would have liked to see Des drive the net a little more there. Would have been right there for that rebound.
Devin Perry that time knocks it out of there. Cameron Perry had another shot attempt off the leg of Hall. Carroll trying desperately to take the lead in this game. Doherty's pass was deflected. Juarez flicks it up the ice over Corson. Sails down to the back wall. Gutierrez gets there. Carroll going to reset, try and come back down the ice here. Gutierrez takes it away, though. Sets up a teammate in front, and it is a score! Keaton Coulter puts it in there for Homestead.
Just like their first goal, just like I've been preaching, they got pucks and they got bodies to the net, and they're rewarded again. That is a big goal. Carroll's not really been able to get a ton of high-quality chances. Now with 10 minutes left, Homestead in a great position here. They just got to hunker down defensively, which is what they've been doing.
Keaton Coulter puts in the go-ahead goal, his 16th in league play, also has 12 assists. And that's just what Homestead needed.
Yeah, definitely. That's a huge momentum booster. The crowd got going. Coulter with the silly right in front of his student section. I mean, you can see him right now. They're getting going. Giving some love there to the Carroll group.
10:15 to go in regulation. We'll see if we see another score tonight or if that's the difference. The way these teams are picking up the aggression, you would think no, but we'll see. Here comes Duffus. Duffus. Now Huffman has it, defended by Huntington. Huffman met by Eisenbarger. Palmer shoots it in the direction of the net, and another glove save for Hall.
Good shot there by Palmer, at least looking to the net there, but Gloves has been playing pretty locked down tonight, and he's been doing that the last couple of weeks as well.
Face off to the right of Hall. It is Marks and Palmer. Puck is loose. Huffman gets to it first. Still fighting for it. Huffman chasing it down. Huntington right behind him. Huntington lost sight of it momentarily, and Marks will play it off the wall, and that'll score it all the way down to the other end. Lewis able to get there first, gets to it. He'll try and work it up the ice now. 9.5 to go in regulation. Lewis still with it, crossing the blue line. Lewis, shot attempt wide left of the goal, but that was an ultra-aggressive move there by him, trying to help his team get back in front. Scholler plays it off the wall, takes a hit from Lewis, and that's going to go all the way down to the back wall, and we'll get an icing call.
Carroll getting some good pressure here, not getting perfect chances here yet, but it's a process, and at least they have the puck in the zone here, and they'll get another face-off. Top line out, Cam Perry doesn't look affected by that injury, which is great news for Carroll.
No, he came right back out on the ice, as you mentioned, and so far he's seemed okay. regardless, in a championship game, you know he wasn't coming off the ice if it wasn't anything serious. Perry and Mark Scholler. Devin Perry almost had it. Cameron Perry, another shot attempt by Dess that time. Well played by Hall. Doherty able to knock it out of there. Goes all the way down to the other end. And we'll get another icing call, and we'll do it all over again.
Yeah, great look there for Carroll, right in the middle, uncontested. Devin Perry whiffed on that shot, but you know what? Dess was right there, got a good shot. Could have shot lower though, gotten a rebound chance and hammered that one home.
Perry and Mark Scholler to face off once again. Refs get the players set, and now the puck is dropped. Doherty is there. McNeil trying to take it away, gets to it. McNeil racing up the ice. He has some speed here, has a man in front of him, and he's able to knock it away. McNeil
Great
over to
shot,
Hurley.
man.
Hurley was trying to knock it in there, and as you said, great play. Doherty gets it up. Mark Scholler. Defended by Duffus, who's able to knock it away. And then played off the wall by Roach. Here comes Duffus. Gets by two defenders. Weaving across the ice. Gutierrez plays it up to Doherty. Goes through the legs of Devin Perry, and that should be an offsides call.
We don't have an exact count, but it seems like Carroll's been offsides a lot more than Homestead, and it's killing them. They've had good looks, but they've just been offsides.
We'll bring another face-off at the blue line, 8:10 in the third period. Homestead up 2-1 off that go-ahead goal by Keaton Coulter. Speaking of Coulter, he's in there to face off with Grant Palmer. Intensity picking up in here, that's for sure. Leininger comes out with it and gives it back to Gutierrez. Huntington gets to it first. Puck is loose till Coulter gets it. He flicks it up the ice all the way down to Gutierrez, who is back by the blue line. Big hit there. Still no penalties in this third period. Haven't seen them in a while after a very eventful first period and start to the second as far as penalties go. It seems like once the scoring stopped and the aggression picked up, that kind of slowed down a bit. Corson chasing it down, Juarez right behind him. And Leininger has it. Tries to play it up the wall. Scholler, shot attempt, no good. Deflected. Pass over to Juarez. Could not control. Great move there by Grant Palmer to get past a defender. Tried to get by another one, could not do so. Coulter has it. He'll play it off the wall, give his team a chance to make some substitutions here. Eisenberger comes flying out onto the ice. Huffman tried to backhand it there. Bosch took it over. Now Devin Perry has it. Hit the skates of Marks, though. Marks still with it. Met by Palmer and Huffman. Huntington tried to knock it out of there. Palmer has it. Huntington took it away. Marks plays it high off the glass there. It's going to go down to the other end. We'll get an icing call. Both teams will reset. 6:21 on the clock. What are you seeing right now?
I mean, Carroll's trying. They're trying hard, and they're getting some decent looks. They're just not going in right now, and Homestead's kind of scrambling a little bit. That's 2 or 3 icings here in the last few minutes.
As the clock continues to tick, you know they're going to keep trying harder and harder. Dess gets it momentarily. Doherty tried to backhand it up the ice. Cameron Perry has it. Knocked away by Bosch. Shot is laid in there, and Dess knocks it in and ties the game! Jake Dess ties it up, and we are tied at 2 at 6:08 to go in the third period.
That is exactly what they needed. Cam Perry tried to walk the puck to the middle, which is what they need, but it got knocked out to Lewis. Lewis with the shot gets tipped out because they have sticks and pucks in front, and then it goes right to Dess there. Had a wide open net. That's what I'm telling you. That's what he does. He's always around the net. He's always looking for goals there, and he's tied this game up. That's a big one.
And he was fired up after that one, working the crowd a little bit there, waving his arms. Carroll's excited right now, and we've got a great game on hand.
Oh, yeah. That's right there. Scored. Came over and gave a little love. Jumped into the boards here by Homestead's crowd. Then after he hit the bench, he went over and got the student section riled up. Love to see that stuff.
Puck sailed out of play. Stops the clock. Can Carroll capitalize or can Homestead respond? We shall see. 6 minutes to go in the game. Puck is loose out to Devin Perry. Shot was wide right of the goal. Here comes McNeil. McNeil, big collision with Cameron Perry, who falls back into the wall. Mark Schaller gets it, hits in the direction of Hyde. Hyde just lets it go by him. Here comes Cameron Perry now for Carroll. Perry going to work behind the net. McNeil came flying in. He fell down. Now there's Des.
Perry almost getting his head taken off down there by McNeil.
Perry tried to set it up for Perry there. Devin to Cameron, could not get it to go. And we get another icing call.
A lot more buzzing here coming from the Carroll area. They definitely are feeling it right now, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him get another one here in the next minute or two.
Let's take a look at that Jake Des score real quick. Here it is, right in front of the net, comes right to him, opportunistic there, knocks it right in, and there's the celebration.
Yeah, great stuff. A lot of excitement, like I'm saying. We'll go here with the second line, but that Perry and Des line's been really going the last period here.
Referee is trying to get the players sorted now. We actually have a penalty. Looks like it's Cameron Perry in the box for Carroll. Just a 2-minute minor.
Didn't look like there was a penalty when they blew the whistle, so he's probably talking after the whistle and caught an unsportsmanlike, which cannot happen in a game like this when it's tied 2-2.
If you're Homestead, this is the opportunity. You have to capitalize in the next minute 50. Try and see if you can get back ahead while you're ahead by one player out there on the ice.
Yeah, this is their first one since the first period, and they're going to need it here. And Palmer will catch a high stick. That one looks like he might have exaggerated a little bit, but went flying into the boards, but looks like he got caught up in the neck and he's holding his face. And that cancels that one out pretty quick.
Did anyone tell him the Academy Awards were last week?
I don't know. We'll have to get a second look at that one, but he definitely was going hard and flew into the boards pretty hard, so hopefully he's all right. Looks like he is. And 4-on-4 hockey, and it goes from a very good Homestead chance to now this is going to favor, like I was saying earlier, this is going to favor Carroll a little more.
Why is that when it goes down to 4-on-4 that all of a sudden Carroll takes that advantage?
Well, it's just there's more time and space on the ice. It's more of a puck possession game, and Carroll's speed and their ability to possess the puck is what I really think is the strength of this team. So if they can skate into the open areas, a lot more space for them to make plays.
Referee's trying to get everything sorted out here.
Looks like they might be thinking about giving him a head contact penalty here with the hold-up. Captains are kind of around the area, so looks like that's what Duffs is probably pleading for over there by the Carroll bench.
Still a little bit of confusion out there on the ice. Now we have a second Homestead player in there. I didn't see who it was who went in. We'll see if we can get that on the scoreboard.
That's probably a player that might be in there to sit that 2 and 10, which would be the head contact, if that's the route they decide to go. Looks like it might be Johnson, but again, can't really tell. We'll get the announcement here shortly.
We'll see if they do put it up on the board. If it is Johnson, that would be Reed Johnson. Here comes Lewis.
There's the 2 and 10 for head contact, so Marks will be sitting out the rest of the game. That definitely does not help Homestead. He's probably got the best shot, if not one of the best, on their team, and he'd be a likely candidate to score the goals for them. I think he's been out there for their 2 goals so far this game.
So a tough blow there for the Spartans at 4:48 to go. Still a minute 27 in the box for Cameron Perry.
Lewis with a little tight turn there, looking like he was going to go up the strong side. Didn't take a look as Huffman comes in on a breakaway.
And here comes Huffman. Off the pipe, did not get it in there. So close to scoring the go-ahead goal. And now Corey Scholler working it up the ice for Homestead. Got it past Juarez. And it is Coulter who has it now. Juarez past the blue line, met by a pair of Carroll defenders. And back to Coulter, met by Grant Palmer. Scholler just plays it up the ice in the direction of Hurley, taken away by Duffus. Nothing going there, though. Players come crashing in. That was Grant Palmer. And now Palmer has a chance. Huffman, shot, played well by Hall, and that'll be a save for Hall. That could have been catastrophic for Homestead, and he is able to save it.
Yeah, great save by Hall getting over there. Huffman had the entire net. If that pass would have gotten there just a second earlier, that's a great opportunity, 2-on-0.
Still 26 seconds in the box for Perry, 48 on Marks' 2 and 10. 3:45 to go in the game. Devin Perry and McNeil fighting for it. Daugherty in there as well. McNeil's the one who comes away with it, and he's headed down the ice. McNeil crosses center ice, across the blue line, then loses it. Corson was there defensively for Carroll. Back to Eisenbarger, who's back out there for the Spartans. And he gives it to Scholler. Shot from the blue line is no good, deflected by Hyde.
Carroll on the power play now for 20 seconds.
Fight for the loose puck. Carroll comes up with it and passes up to Cameron Perry. Back out there, fresh off of being in the box. Loses it, and Daugherty will just clear it down the ice. So now we're back to full strength.
Trouble for Carroll.
Pass was wide. Scholler wanted it. Ref goes down.
The other referees standing up here in the press area, loving that.
Dess had an opportunity, and he knocks it in. Jake Dess with the go-ahead goal at 2:34. Carroll is on top.
Jake Dess, what did I say? Going to the backhand for another one there. He's even more excited about this one, it looks like. Wouldn't be surprised to see him jump the glass if his teammates let him get over there, which they won't. But great stuff there by Dess, finding that puck and burying it. Looked like Paul took away his angle, but Dess finds enough space to squeeze it through, and he gives the fans a yep there.
What a play by Dess. Puts his team up by 1. 2 minutes, 34 seconds to go. Now you got to wonder if that's going to be the game changer. Dess, scoring-wise, definitely the MVP of tonight, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah. Huge goal there, and it looks like Homestead here is going to take their time out and talk this one over, what they want to do here. And they're just calling their guys down, you know. Going down after we had the 2-1 lead in the third period, it's going to rattle the boys a little bit, so they're going to collect themselves here.
Yep, so they will take a timeout. We'll step aside as well. We'll be right back on SummitCitySports.com.
Runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business. It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Welcome back. A lot of action here. You were just saying it is now intense in this arena.
Yeah, no, the Carroll fans just giving a Go Eli chant there for Gutierrez, one of the big body presences here on Carroll. And I have no doubt here that Homestead's going to try and come out of here and get a great opportunity fast. And they might pull the goalie here within the next minute or so to give themselves as much time as possible. Just try and get that tie and goal.
I was going to ask you, if you're DJ Fisher, what are you telling your guys right now, down a goal, 2:34 left?
Hold the puck. Don't make plays that you're not sure of. it's all about possession right now. If they give Carroll the puck, Carroll's going to get speed and they're going to get going. So they're going to have to hold the puck here and probably don't want to dump the puck. They want to carry it in.
Definitely. Hurley getting to it there. Leininger there as well for Carroll. And out to the goal for Dess as the puck sails out.
And number 19, Cameron Perry.
So it's a little Perry and Perry loss in the law for him there. The assist goes to Devin and Cameron Perry on that Dess goal. For Dess, goal number 15 in league play. And that may have been his biggest one of the season by far.
Yeah, playing with two great players like the Perrys, he's getting all kinds of opportunities, and he's become a really great goal scorer in this league.
Both his goals almost identical, where he gets the pass and he's wide open on the left side of the net and just slaps it right in there.
Yeah, 4 of the 5 goals tonight have come from right in that area, right around the net. I mean, both the goals by Dess, as well as the goals from Juarez and Culture for Homestead. So, I mean, I think that pretty much tells you what Homestead's going to need to do when they get in the offensive zone and set it up.
Meanwhile, Hyde with another save there, face off to his right. Puck is loose. Devin Perry fighting for it, and it's played off the wall. Comes out to Corey Scholler. Roach is able to chase it down. Has Perry coming in hot, though. Roach falls down, and Perry knocks into him. Corey Scholler comes in with a big hit. Referee blows the whistle.
Carroll not a fan of that one. Dess giving the ref a little bit of lip right there, and probably a little bit of a soft call given the situation. But you know what? I mean, they're the ones that get paid. So Perry will sit 2 for tripping.
So virtually at the end of the game, unless Homestead is able to tie things up and force overtime, that's going to put Perry in the box.
Yeah, reminiscent of the 1A state game last year when we were playing against Homestead, our captain Jason Markler took a penalty with a little less than 2 minutes left. It gave Homestead a power play the rest of the game. We were unable to score in that situation. Personnel's changed, but the goal is not. They're going to do everything they can here to get pucks and bodies through that. Score a goal here is Duffus and Coulter are talking to the refs about this one.
So definitely for Homestead, the opportunity that they want, but if you're Carroll, this has got to be the biggest penalty kill of the season.
Yeah, they're a very aggressive team on the penalty kill, but what they need to do, they're going to have to sprint out to the Homestead D-man, try and force a pass back down the wall, and then their second guy forward on the PK is going to have to cut off a pass across the middle. Homestead plays a bit of an umbrella, spread it around a little bit, but let that pass get through the middle. That's going to be the biggest key.
Puck squirts out to McNeil. He and Palmer fighting for it. McNeil falls down. Dess able to just kind of slap it away, and then Doherty will play it off the wall. Over to Lewis. He stops on a dime. Met by Coulter at the wall, and the puck comes out to Hurley. Has a defender in front of him, and he'll kind of slow things up here. Back up. Tried to pass it to, I believe, Juarez. Nothing going there. Puck sails down to the other end of the ice. Homestead has pulled Hall from the goal, trying to take the big advantage here. An open netter would basically seal it for Carroll. Doherty has it. Passes over to McNeil. McNeil working it across the ice right now. It was going east-west instead of north-south. Here he comes. Wrapping around the back, up to Doherty. Back over in the direction of McNeil. We're under a minute to go now in the game. Duffus has it. He flicks it up the ice, and will we get an open netter? No, wide left of the goal. But Dess able to chase it down and knocks it in there. And Dess, with the hat trick, seals the game for Carroll. They go up 4-2 with 49 ticks on the clock. What a night for Jake Dess.
Yeah, and here he goes. He's going to jump into the glass right in front of their fans. Yeah, there it is. He's excited. He's a big game player. Like I was saying just before he started scoring those goals, it's surprising he didn't get any looks, and now he's gotten some there. Finishing off the hat trick after Duffus' shot goes just wide. 50 seconds left, still on a power play for Homestead, but this one's likely done, like you said.
Surely we'll try and talk to Dess post-game when we send Joe back downstairs to see if we can talk to some players during the awards presentation, so surely stick with us on Summit City Sports for that. Carroll 49 seconds away from being the Memorial Cup champions right here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Huffman. Asiala out on the ice, passes up to Eisenbarger for Homestead. They've kind of emptied the bench here a little bit. And Hyde will just get on top and save that. Stops the clock with 28.7.
The tester there from Hyde bounced off one of his defensemen and almost snuck in on the side of him. But on that power play there for Homestead, trying to score that tying goal, that's a situation where they really would have liked to have Dylan Marks and his shooting ability. So unfortunate what happened to him with getting that head contact penalty. But one man's misfortune is another man's opportunity.
That is like for sure.
And I think Carroll's going to take their timeout now.
Carroll will take a timeout, 28.7 on the clock. We'll step away quickly and we will return right after this.
Parkview Sports Medicine, an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Welcome back, 28.7 on the clock. Carroll up 4-2 on the verge of being the Fort Wayne Memorial Cup champions after a goal that started it all by Alex Duffus and then 3 straight goals by Jake Dess, the final one an open netter. Clock is moving. Puck just sails down to the other end. No one in the goal again for Homestead. And then Carroll might ease off the gas here just a little bit, down to 15 seconds. Falling down was Reed Johnson. Sorry, Joe.
Homestead certainly not. They're still pulling the goalie. So still going for it here as the clock ticks down to 2, and Carroll will have another city championship.
And time expires, and the Carroll Chargers are the Fort Wayne Memorial Cup champions as they celebrate down at their goal. Only lost 2 games the entire season, and now they are the champions.
Great third period from Carroll there. That was the difference. They came out ready to play, and they scored right off the rip a couple of times. Great stuff there. Dess just going at it. Scores 3 goals back to back to back, all within about 5 or 6 minutes of each other. And Carroll, for the first time in 3 years, is city champions after losing last year.
Absolutely. Well, having Joe Hacker with us tonight has been absolutely fantastic. Joe, great insight here on the broadcast tonight. We're going to send Joe downstairs. He'll get us some player interviews, possibly talk to the coaches as well, as we have the awards presentation coming up right here on SummitCitySports.com. They will award each player on both teams, so surely stay with us for that. We're going to take a breather, and then we'll come right back on SummitCitySports.com. Don't go anywhere.
Please line up on your blue line for the award presentation.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business. It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, the University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
A 4-2 win seals it for the Carroll Chargers. They win this one right here at the Parkview Sport One Ice House. And now as the awards presentation starts, we'll let you listen in on that.
Number 2, Reed Johnson. Number 5, Antoine Nickel. Number 6, Caleb Reicholt. Number 7, Andrew Arnold. Number 8, Brandon McNeil. Number 9, Ben Jeanette. Number 10, Brendan Asiala. Number 12, Cody Hurley. Number 13, Dylan Marks. Number 15, Cody Fix. Number 17, Keaton Coulter. Number 19, Matt Jeanette. Number 20, Dylan Bash. Number 21, Carter Roach. Number 22, Cameron Huntington. Number 23, Colin Scholler. Number 30, Michael Hall. Number 41, Lane Copeland. Number 61, Garrett Eisenbarger. Number 63, Elliot Doherty. Number 72, Corey Scholler. Number 74, PJ Eisenbarger. Number 86, Jack Wallace. Head coach DJ Fisher. Coach Mike Bioki. And Coach Ryan Sabowski. Ladies and gentlemen, your Homestead Spartans. And now for the Memorial Cup champions, the Carroll Chargers, number 3, Brent Palmer. Number 4, Alex Duffus. Number 5, Jack Huffman. Number 7, Jake Das. Number 8, Nolan Blakely. Number 10, Devin Perry. Number 16, Colby Mosher. Number 17, Matt Person. Number 18, Christian Partaker. Number 19, Cameron Perry.
There you are.
Number 21, Scott Cross. Number 25, John Owen. Number 27, Ben Mayholland. Number 28, Cooper Mishler. Number 29, Isaac Hyde. Number 36, Eli Gutierrez. Number 63, Simon Leininger. Number 73, Spencer Holmesworth. Number 94, Jared Reinhold. And number 23, Brandon Lewis. Head coach, Harris Duffus. Coach John DeMucci. Coach Mike Bell. And Coach Alex Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, your Carroll Chargers. And now, the Memorial Cup. The Memorial Cup is awarded annually to the Fort Wayne Amateur Hockey Association High School Hockey League Playoff Champions. The Memorial Cup is a remembrance of those honorees who have devoted a significant amount of service to high school hockey and youth hockey in Fort Wayne. These honorees include Colin Lister, Roy Chin, Kevin Weber, Kent Freeby, Jim Peltier, Mike Stuckey, Mitzi Topher, Bob Chase, and Chase Warner. Congratulations to the Carroll Chargers, 2018-2019 Memorial Cup champion. Captains, please come forward to receive the Memorial Cup from the High School Hockey Commissioner, Tom Bunn.
So there they are, the Carroll Chargers, winners of the Fort Wayne Memorial Cup tonight. Very solid game for them, no doubt about that. Alex Duffus scored the first goal, and then the next three scored by Jake Dess with the hat trick. Able to solidify this game tonight for the Carroll Chargers. We do have Joe Hacker downstairs. He's going to try and get us a player in a moment, after the team has a little bit of a celebration with the trophy, of course. What a game, though, hard fought by both teams. They came in numbers 1 and 2. Kind of close there in the standings all season long, but it is Carroll who just had a heck of a season. The only two teams to beat them all season long in league play were the Summit City Panthers and the Leo Lions. Other than that, they were completely solid. 18 wins in the regular season. Then you count 2 more here in the postseason after beating the Fort Wayne Bruins in the semifinals after a first-round bye, and then tonight against those number 2 Homestead Spartans. Homestead did get scores tonight from Zach Warres and Keaton Coulter. Unfortunately, though, it was not enough. Had a tough night. Overall, Carroll just a very, very solid hockey team. There they are down on the ice right now, having their picture taken with the Memorial Cup. Their fans are right there outside the glass getting pictures of them. And they'll be celebrating tonight, that is for sure. Although remember, it is Wednesday night. A couple of these guys got to go to class in the morning. All right, let's go downstairs right now. Check that. Joe Hacker is about set to talk to Jake Dess. It looks like Jake's going to talk to some of the TV media first. No, he's going to come over and talk to Joe Hacker. Let's go downstairs to him in just a moment. We almost had him.
All right, we're trying to get an interview here with Jake Dess, the man of the hour, scoring the hat trick here for Carroll to cap off the comeback. As soon as we're done here with team photo ops, we'll get her going here, and we'll try and steal him real quick before the news guys get to him.
Joe, thank you for that. We'll send it back down to you in a moment.
So, another championship for Carroll after not making the final last year. They're back in it this year, winning 4-2.
One more big group picture. There are the Carroll Chargers. Again, Fort Wayne.
All right, we got Jake Dess here. Jake, you guys didn't make the final last year after winning your sophomore year. How does it feel to win the championship again?
Hey, It feels really good.
First guy.
Come on.
All right, hey.
I'm trying to do an inning here.
All right, how does it feel to score a hat trick in the championship game?
It's pretty big considering this is my last game here at Carroll as a senior. I feel like I've been working toward this my whole time playing at Carroll, and it's just really means a lot to put the boys on your back and carry them to a win here.
All right, how are you guys gonna celebrate tonight?
We're gonna probably go to some Pizza Hut, after the game, grab some grub, and go to bed early because it's a school night.
All right, love to see it. Congratulations, man. Have fun.
Jake Dess mentioned.
All right, that's how we got here from Summit City Sports. Carroll winning the city championship. Back up to Rex.
Joe, thank you for that. We mentioned it's a school night. Joe mentioned it there. Pizza Hut, though, that sounds like a real solid night, I'll tell you that. That's going to do it for us here at the Parkview Sport Wayne Ice House. Again, Carroll, your winners 4-2 over Homestead as the Fort Wayne Memorial Cup champions. For everyone at Summit City Sports, for Joe Hacker, I am Rex Smith. We thank you for joining us tonight, and we hope you have a great evening. Until next time, we'll talk to you then.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, having an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuro assessment and how in-depth the neuro assessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ant in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. They just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
It may be winter, but it's never too early to start thinking about spring. Start your new year sharp and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Fair prices, superior quality, and exceptional customer service. Schedule your spring special appointment today. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off today.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.